JPG.Store has been crushing it lately with a ton of updates this December to make their platform not only the best NFT marketplace on Cardano, but to just make the features and the user experience just that much better. In this video, we're going to go over 5 huge updates that they rolled out this December 2022 that I think you need to take notice of and pay attention to, especially if you're a JPG.Store user or whether you're just getting into CNFTs in 2023. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dawson. We do a lot of Cardano-based videos here, some about tech, some about price predictions, some about project reviews. If you like that kind of stuff, please drop a subscribe, drop a comment below if there's any videos you want to see or any projects that you want to see yourself. To show you the 5 updates that I want to take notice of, we're going to show you in the application where you can find them. We're also going to show you some tweets that they made about it, just so you have 2 reference points. You can see it on Twitter, or you can see it in the JPG.Store application if you would prefer to do that as well. So the first thing I want to show is when you want to buy an NFT, we're just going to pick a random NFT. We're going to pick this one right here. The biggest update that JPG.Store has rolled out is there are new ways to buy. So traditionally, you could only buy these NFTs with ADA right here. But as you can see, you can now buy with Ethereum, Solana, and a credit card. So we don't only have just ADA ways to buy, but we can also buy with fiat via credit card. We can buy with Solana, or we can buy with Ethereum. And this is possible through Winter. Winter is like another thing where it has a lot of things, but it helps custody these payments. They also have ways that they can like custody your NFTs if you want to gift it to someone without a Cardano wallet. So that's just like a backend platform that they use to help do these things. But this is the big thing that they introduced, is that you can now buy Cardano NFTs with not just ADA. You can use Ethereum, Solana, credit card, or ADA. We can see this tweet right here. You can now buy any Cardano NFT with Ethereum or Solana. And the way that it works is just right here. You find an NFT you want to buy, use ETH or Solana. On the winner page, you have to collect your ETH Sol wallet and then select the Cardano wallet that you want the NFT to be sent to. And then you sign the transaction like normal. So Winter helps do the facilitation of the Ethereum Solana wallet to, your Cardano wallet is essentially what happens there. The second update that JPG.Store rolled out that people really wanted is Counteroffers. Now, I don't have any offers on any of my NFTs that I have, so I can't really show you this one. But let's say that you had an NFT that you had for sale for 100 ADA. Someone has offered you 50 ADA for it. You, as the seller, now have the opportunity to counter that offer and put like 90 ADA. So Counteroffers allows for the sellers and the buyers to have more of a conversation about price. And it also allows for, buyers have the opportunity to put an offer out and have like a floor of where they're willing to sell. But Counteroffers allows sellers to have to kind of set a new floor without having to relist at like for everyone. They're only like having price negotiation with one person. This allows for price negotiation, basically. This is a really great dynamic to introduce into the platform because it just offers communication. I think this would go really well with like a messaging feature in the app. Of course, messaging has like a lot of other restrictions that you have to put into place to make sure messages are safe and secure. But this is one way that you don't actually have to have a chat-based system, but you are kind of talking between price points, and eventually more transactions can get solved. More NFTs can be sold because you can meet in the middle on a price point more easily. The third update that I want to show you is the bulk listing feature now live on JPG.Store. So usually we could, list an NFT one at a time, but now you're able to individually list up to 10 NFTs at one time if you have a lot of NFTs that you want to sell. This right here is my profile on JPG.Store. These are my ADA handles, and this is the one NFT that I have for sale. But if I had more NFTs right here, like these ADA handles, if I wanted to list them, I could simply click this bulk list feature and I would be able to list all 2 or all 3, or if I had 10 NFTs I wanted to sell, you have a feature now to bulk list them, or you can list traditionally as a bundle. So my ADA handles, I can bundle and sell them on the ADA handle JPG.Store as a bundle, like 2 ADA handles for 200 ADA, right? Something like that. I think this update's really good, especially if you're a huge NFT person. Some NFT people like to sweep floors, and then, they want to raise the floor price and then sell like all 10 or 20 of those floors, NFTs that they swept from the floor. So this is a way to help them do that. If you're really like more of a day trader NFT person, then you have potentially a much easier time listing and delisting and then selling and profiting, making micro transactions of ADA between each buy and sell with bulk listing, especially if you're trying to like move with the 1 hour volume or the 12-hour volume, this bulk list feature helps you to just get those listings out there at an appropriate price and then get them out quick, get your sales, and get your ADA back. The fourth update that I think is really cool that JPEG.Store made this December is gifting NFTs. So they're kind of playing on the Christmas gift type thing here. But this can apply to much more than just Christmas. Like say you have a friend who wants to join an NFT project, maybe they just don't have enough ADA. You have the ability to gift them an NFT from the project and just be like a floor NFT, or say maybe they don't have one of the PFPs that you have that you think it'd be cool if you all had the same PFP and the floor is like really low, maybe like 10 ADA or something. You can just give it to them. I mean, you could also just send them the ADA, but this is another way that you can do it. You can gift NFTs. And the way that this works is the same way as the Ethereum Solana credit card payments with Winter. So what you would do is go buy your NFT using credit card, Solana, or Ethereum. It does not currently work with ADA. And then when you are doing that transaction, it'll say gifter's email address, and you will simply put in the email address of the person like that you want to send the NFT to. Then Winter will send an email to that person, put the NFT into a custodial wallet that they will be able to access, and that person can access that NFT through Winter, through the email that they're provided, and then send that NFT from that Winter wallet to a Cardano native wallet to then self-custody and take claim of. So another cool feature that right now, I mean, they use it for NFTs, but this has a lot more applications to be used for other things. Maybe like, sending somebody a birthday card or sending out like invitations. You could, the email to the wallet of the NFT is a really cool feature that I like. And it also helps onboard people who maybe don't know a whole lot about wallets and Cardano wallets and these wallets and that wallet. While they're learning, you can give them an NFT, a really cheap floor price NFT, maybe 10 ADA, 5 ADA, something like that. And they can have it in a wallet so that when they're ready to set up a wallet, they can then learn to transfer that NFT from Winter to their wallet and self-custody it. So I like this feature a lot. The last feature that I want to talk about that JPEG.Store rolled out is the unique owner count per project on a per project basis. So where you can see that is right here. We have 10K is the number of NFTs. This is the number of owners. 1,730 people currently own Tavern Squad NFTs. But when you look here, unique wallet addresses that hold at least one Tavern Squad NFT is 17.3%. So if you're interested in data, interested in NFTs NFT analytics when making decisions, this is just another way that you can have that information. I do think this is a good step in the right direction for JPEG.Store because they don't currently do a whole lot of analytics for users to see on the platform. They have like the activity of what is sold like on an hourly or daily basis. They have things like volume and the floor price. But this unique owners metric is a good step forward because I would like to see more metrics and statistics put onto like natively integrated into JPEG.Store. I don't want to have to go to like a different platform, look at some analytics, and then come back to JPEG.Store and like I'm having two tabs open doing research. This would just make it a whole lot easier if all the information was natively in JPEG.Store. So I think that's what the way that they're going to try and position from this. But it's just another metric that's really good to see if you're into that stuff when making decisions, making more like financial based CNFT decisions, although they are kind of risky. It's just another thing to look at if you want to. Those are the top 5 updates from JPEG.Store this December. I think it's really, really awesome to see JPEG.Store pump out these updates in kind of this Christmas time, pushing into 2023. They currently are the most dominant CNFT store on Cardano, and I think it will stay that way for a very long time because of how they're pushing in this bear market, developing and providing things. I think 2023 will probably be a huge year for them and for Cardano NFTs. Currently, Cardano NFTs are on the rise. Just look at this right here, JPEG.Store stats. Large sale alert. This is the largest sale ever made on Cardano for an NFT, 250,000 ADA, which I think is around 60,000 or so dollars. But this Ape Society, Francis Wright, sold for 250,000 ADA on December 22nd. So the market of CNFTs is going upwards. They're having a ton of adoption here in the bear market. And I think, 2023, 2024, 2025 could see a huge change in how like people view Cardano NFTs. I personally don't really invest in Cardano NFTs. I have my hunk for my profile picture. I would pick up a couple if I had extra ADA, but they're not like a huge like investment decision for me. I just kind of like how they look and I would just use it to have it for my profile picture. Those are my top 5 updates from JPG.Store that they put out this December. I think it's really awesome to see them build and put out these things kind of that the community is looking for and that the community like wants to use their platform for. So I really think that this is just a good direction for JPG.Store to go. If you have any questions about JPG.Store or any of the updates, please leave a comment below. Other than that, we hope you have a great week, a great New Year's, and a great 2023. Please set your goals for 2023 and stick to them. We have a lot to do this 2023 and a lot to build. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Everyone stay safe. God bless.